it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar. Today we've got a 4-pile pick-a-card reading. And the question today is, what's the purpose of this relationship? Or what's the purpose of this connection? So, when I talk about a connection or a relationship, I do mean like a romantic one. So this wouldn't be for platonic relationships. I would like to do a video in the future about more platonic-based relationships or connections. But yeah, the purpose of this one is for romance. So, let's see here. We have pile number 1 with the tree agate. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this stone. The rose quartz on pile number 2. Pile number 3 has aventurine. And pile number 4 has red agate. So, you can go ahead and, concentrate in whichever way that, works for you the best. Whether it's closing your eyes and taking a moment and then opening them to see that you're focusing on a certain pile, or you could use a pendulum. That's what I do. So any method that works for you for picking a pile. And if you do like this video, I'd love it if you'd leave a comment, subscribe for future videos, let me know what you want to see in the future. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and take care. Hey guys, so if you've chosen the tree agate, pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, so what is this person's reason for being in your life? What's the purpose of the connection? Like, what's it going to do for you? What's the purpose of it? So, we've got the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. And then we have the message, Sacred Heart, and calling in your soulmate, and children. Okay, so, and yeah, trust your path. With the Knight of Cups, the purpose of this is really to bring out a more romantic side, a more emotional side. Maybe this connection can make you feel kind of young again, like believe in love. With the Queen of Pentacles energy here, some of you may be a bit older, or you might have an older soul, and this person really brings out something younger in you. And they may be quite romantic themselves. They could be younger than you as well, in age, a bit younger than you. But the Queen of Pentacles is like a really good card. Yeah, it can represent an earth sign, but that to me is not important. What it really represents is it's almost like an Empress type of card. She's the perfect homemaker, the perfect family, oriented, woman. She can do, balance it all, kind of. Balance her finances, balance her emotions, balance, there's just a lot of balance with the Queen of Pentacles. And, this person will bring you into that energy, will help you become that balanced person. And for some of you, like this with the Queen of Pentacles and the children card, this relationship either involves children or will involve children. Like you're meant to have children with this person. Yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles is often thought of as like a very good mother. So for females watching, if it's a male watching, this person may bring you that. Children, or at least that mothering influence, right? May just be a very comforting person to you. Then we have the Three of Wands. So with Three of Wands, it's kind of going after something. The man is looking out in the distance. So first of all, this could be a long distance partnership, especially with like the message. Oh, I just get a feeling. And calling in your soulmate. I just feel like it may be that, and there's a path. I feel like some of you, this may be long distance. You might not be together at this point, or maybe in the past you were at a distance from each other. Maybe you're from different places. But no, I think the purpose of this relationship is to help you grow in abundance, in maturity, and but also to be young still, to make decisions, to want to go off on like passionate adventures, to have like really there's a balance here. Like we have cups and pentacles and wands, so we have kind of almost a balance of almost all the elements. We don't have any air, but generally like passion, stability, and emotion are there, and these things are going to help you. I think this person is definitely going to help inspire you to want to make new changes in your life, to go in new places. You may actually, if you're not separate, like, or apart from each other. It could be that you want to move somewhere together. You want to go make a new start in a new place together. Maybe to travel together. And maybe make, some kind of career out of it, or out of traveling, or it might have something to do with that, with your stability, with your financial stability. We have the message, so positive news and positive outcomes. So I think that this is going to be like a very long-lasting relationship, and sacred hearts, passion, love, spiritual communion. So this is going to be like a soulmate type of connection, or a twin flame. We have calling in your soulmate. Yeah, so you've already, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Bring you together. So yeah, this could be a long-distance relationship, guys. Or maybe it has been in the past. Children, yeah, and your love life, like as I said, could involve children in this relationship. If there aren't children, definitely there will be in the future. But yeah, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And I think this person will support you in all your endeavors and kind of help you grow as a person, like, in all ways, with emotions, with your finances, with your abundance, your passions. But yeah, we have, passion, love, spiritual communion. Yeah, so, generally this person is meant to be in your path, and I think it's going to be, like, I feel like it's a long-lasting relationship that's going to involve, children, a family. If there aren't children, you don't want children, just having that childish connection between the two of you and going on adventures, but also still having that stability and that groundedness that's needed for a long-term relationship. But yeah, and if you haven't, you're going to get a message from this person soon. They're going to message you. If they haven't recently, yeah, expect something. Some kind of positive news coming into your guys' relationship. But yeah, that's what I see for you, pile number 1. It's a good, really good reading here. So yeah, your person that you're thinking of, their purpose is, to help you grow. And it's meant to be a long-term relationship that, brings you a lot of abundance in all aspects of your life. But yeah, take care, guys. If you like this, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. See you in the next video. Hey, pile number 2. So if you've chosen the Rose Quartz, this is your reading. So what's the purpose of this relationship or connection? Okay, so right away I'm seeing 2 different sides to this. If this is an ex that you're talking about, or somebody that you are in a bad relationship with, and then for those of you that are in a new relationship, okay? And so it's going to kind of apply based on what your current experience is right now. So we have the Ten of Swords, and this is the ultimate heartbreak, stabbed in the back feeling where you've really been let down. This person might be in your life to help you recover from something like that, a previous relationship that really broke you, and help you find, like, peace, and kind of, it's like that flow again, between 2 people. And we have the Hangman to see things from kind of a new perspective. And for some of you where it has been this person that we're talking about, if they've stabbed you in the back and it's not been a good relationship, you need to move on, okay? And find the purpose of it is so that you could come to things like this and get messages where, you realize that you should move on and, work on more spiritual things. Yeah, we have the Pleiades card here, and so it's a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And I have a guidebook for this that I would like to look at here. And it says, the Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since the near beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission, to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you've been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of the work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. So, honestly, like, what I'm feeling here is that this person's purpose in your life, the purpose of this relationship, is for you to become more in touch with that energy. We have the Temperance card, and to me, it's like transmutation, like transmutation. Am I saying that right? Like transmuting and blending, and it's just like such a powerful card, actually. Just perfect knowledge, perfect blend. Combining two things. And I think that this particular relationship is really for your own self-growth. They're really going to help you. This relationship is going to help you have a lot of self-growth, to learn how to trust the niggle. You have an inkling somewhere inside of you that realizes that you're spiritual, that you belong to something bigger, that you have a higher purpose. And the relationship, whether this is an ex that's hurt you, or maybe you've been hurt in the past, this person is going to awaken this spiritualness in you. And we have perception and reflection. So, yeah, beyond the veil of illusion. It's illusion twice. Yeah, you've been maybe in an illusion where you weren't seeing your true nature or your true self or your possibilities. And the purpose of this relationship is to awaken that in some way, whether it's with this person or not. If it's going to, like I said, for some of you, this may be an ex. For some of you, this may be a new partner. But yeah, you're going to get rid of a lot of these illusions. You're going to see things from a new perspective with the Hangman and the Perception card. Yeah, and then we have self-examination distortion, yeah, with reflection. So you're going to be able to see yourself in a new light. With this reflection, if you do believe in twin flames, this could be a twin flame type of connection, where you guys are both meant to be, messengers of a kind, where you need to spread things, right? Yeah, the chatty nature, do things together, raise your spirituality, and help humanity raise theirs as well. We have trust and express your love. This relationship is going to teach you how to trust more, trust the niggle, trust yourself, not just other people so much, but yourself and what you're capable of. So that's what I see for you, pile number 2. Like I said, for some of you, this is someone that you're going to move past. And I think you'll know that in your gut when you hear this, whether it's someone from your past that you need to move past in order to become a better version of your higher self, and connect with your twin flame or soulmate. But it may be someone new in your life that's meant to help you in this way somehow, whether they know it or not. You know what I mean? Sometimes people just trigger us without even meaning to pursue things, and it's all part of our path. So this person could fit that role for you. This relationship, that's what it could bring about. Okay, guys? If you like that, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And yeah, stay tuned for a new video pretty soon. If you have any suggestions about future videos, I'd love to hear them. Bye, guys. Hey, so if you picked pile number 3, which is the Adventuring Stone, so this is your reading. You have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Sun. So what is the purpose of your connection, of this relationship? Well, I definitely feel like one of you in the relationship is much more of a younger energy. Doesn't have to be that they're younger than you or you're younger than them, but one of you may be a little bit more playful, a little bit more excitable, wants to go out and do things, really. I get the feeling that one of you is much more of a homebody than the other. One would rather sit at home and not really deal with things. One of you may have anxiety, and it's probably because you're an empath. So we have get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connected with nature. You both could have this empath nature, and I see it here reflected. So whoever represents that Page of Wands, they have a defensiveness to them or to yourself. There's a defensiveness here on both sides, right? One of you is with the 9 of Wands, and one with the 8 of Swords, kind of like blocking the connection, or maybe having a hard time dealing with others. And I really think it's because, deep down you guys are empaths. and you just don't like opening yourself up to that energy because it can be really like draining, right? When you're an empath. So, but you guys need to be together because you both, right, can actually bring a lot of happiness and joy to each other. You can really bring out and shine a light on the good things and make each other feel warm and special and good, right? I mean, the sun is a really great card to have. And yeah, we have rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. Like, you guys can really like have that, ultimate peace and freedom together. Yeah, and then we have Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. But let me see this Anna card. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Yeah, this is a divinely planned relationship in which I think you guys will help. Yeah, like, and just say yes and give your relationship a chance. So if this is a relationship that's been on the rocks, or you're not sure like whether it's worth it, because there might just be a lot of blocking each other between you two right now. It might be like one of you doesn't want to see anything, the other one's on the defense. Give it a chance. There is attraction here, there's happiness here. What I'm seeing here is that, you both are empaths, and the purpose of this is to really like break past these barriers for the sun, like to bring light, to bring clarity and freedom to each other, and to bring solution. It's divine. It's part of the divine plan for you guys to have this like, a foundation of like happiness together. Like, it's totally a meant to be relationship. But yeah, you guys are both very sensitive, so it would require opening up. And I think that's really the ultimate goal or purpose of this relationship, is to open yourself up, to learn how to say yes, to give into your emotions, not be so afraid of them. And you may be more ready than the other person to open up right now. They may be more ready than you. That's going to be up to your situation. But ultimately, the ultimate goal of this and purpose of this relationship is for happiness, the sun. And that's just like part of it, is that you guys are empaths, and you're going to have to, one of you definitely has an issue with opening up. Could be both of you though. I think one of you is more mentally blocked off, while the other is a little bit more defensive. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Yeah, and just to sum it up again, I think the ultimate purpose of the relationship is for happiness. That's what the connection is for. It's divinely planned. So yeah, you guys are probably like soulmates, perhaps twin flames. I don't think it's karmic. I think it's meant to be something bigger. That's what I feel. But yeah, it may be a bit tough though, because yeah, like I said, empaths, and when you are an empath, as many of you might know, it's just really difficult to sometimes open yourself up, because you take things a little bit too hard. And you might be able to balance each other out with that as well, because I think actually we had, one second, let me see. Yeah, clearing away obstacles and protection and guidance. Yeah, so clearing away the obstacles that are in your way of like connecting with others, connecting with each other. It's gonna open you guys up in a whole new way. Like with the sun too, it's like shining a bright light on something, bringing things to the, to light and happiness. So that's the whole purpose of this connection. So yeah, that's your message with pile number 3. If you like that and you think it resonates, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. You could leave me a like, you could subscribe for more videos, and yeah. Okay guys, take care, and thank you. Hello pile number 4. So if you've chosen the red agate, this is your pile. So what is the purpose of this connection, this romantic connection, this relationship? For the majority of you here, I see that this is probably an ex, or a past relationship, or a relationship that's about to be over. For some of you, though, it could be that this is a new person. If this is a new person, then the other message would resonate for you. This person probably came into your life making a lot of promises, really talking themselves up. And the Knight of Cups is a wonderful card, but it can be a wonderful card, but it can also be a card of, Yeah, making too many promises that you can't keep, idealization, maybe a little bit of white lies here and there. Um, yeah, promising the moon, and the stars when they can't really deliver. And there could have been some deception in this relationship with the moon card. Um, things that were hidden, maybe hidden enemies, hidden like. I see this as guide zone. We have the keepers of the earth, which is like guidance from ancestors. So this could be that you have three guides watching over you, actually, in the situation. But yeah, but it also can talk about deception. So I think this person was, deceptive. You never knew what they were really about. They might have said one thing and did another, and you're just kind of like really in your head about it, really like cloudy and foggy around them. Maybe you weren't making the best decisions. They just somehow had an impact on you that wasn't positive. And then the Eight of Cups is kind of like turning your back on something and walking away from it. And what are you going to walk away towards, Freeing yourself from the situation. Yeah. It's time for you to take back control of your life. And then how can you step up and lead? How are you being called to step up and lead and take control of yourself? There's this energy of being really, with the moon, being very like disoriented, not really like a lack of confidence perhaps. Because how do you feel in the dark when you're in the dark and it's night and you're walking? You feel unconfident, you feel worried, you feel scared, you feel strange. The moon can be a very powerful, beautiful thing, but it can also, in the tarot anyways, can represent, feeling kind of lost and not sure and all of that. Maybe a lack of confidence. That's just a feeling I'm getting off these cards. This particular set of cards, the vibes that I'm getting from this set, it doesn't always mean that, I'm reading this with my intuition, but yeah. But there's a way that you need to free yourself and lead in this situation. And I think it probably means leaving them behind. But the purpose of this is for transformation. We have two transformation cards. We have Amethyst and Goddess of Creation, transformation. Certainty, confidence, wholeness, creativity. Yeah, it's all about transforming yourself. The purpose of this relationship was to transform yourself, which you do by freeing yourself, becoming a leader in some way, forgiving and learning. So you probably need to step up in some way and make, if you're in a relationship now where you're not happy and you're kind of like, what is the purpose of this like whole relationship? Like, what is going on? It's to help you grow and to learn how to, you may have been a person who's just put up with a lot of shit, where you kind of take it and you haven't stood up the way that you should have for yourself in the past. And, this is a time where you learn how to lead and you learn how to free yourself and to walk away from things that don't serve you, where you're not going to be in the dark and fall for this type of, the more negative Knight of Cups energy. That could be where it's a little bit idealistic. But yeah, you have your ancestors. Like I said in this thing, like the wolves, I have like two, like when I see the wolves in this, I just think, oh, they're watching over her kind of. Some people might see it a little bit more sinister. They're like, oh, they're going to attack her now. I like wolves, so I don't think so. I feel like you have ancestors watching over you. And look, oh yeah, there are two wolves here. So maybe if you're into like spirit animals, or maybe there are wolves involved in this, watching over you in some way. Or maybe the person likes wolves, the spirit that's watching over you, the ancestor. But yeah, you have ancestors that are watching over you in the situation, supporting you. Tune into them, You try to maybe find some meditations where you can connect with this ancestor, because they're trying to help you. Like in this forgiving and learning, we see a man with his hand on her head, and she's feeling like really vulnerable, I guess. And I feel like this situation is like that. You have an ancestor that's doing that for you, that's there for you, that's holding your hand through all of this. But yeah, it's all about stepping up to lead. If this is a new relationship for some of you, and this person, you're like, wait, what? No, this doesn't resonate at all. I just met this person, or they've never done anything bad. This person's going to help you get over someone that did this to you. Okay, you probably had someone in your past that did this to you, and you feel like you'll make a fresh start with this person. So yeah, that's going to be pretty basic, but because I think for most of you, this is a relationship that you're in now, a connection that you're in now. But yeah, for the few of you that are, talking about somebody who's newer in your life, they're meant to help you heal. Whether that means you're going to be together forever, I can't say. I don't see that in these cards, but I don't see it not happening either. I just don't see it in general. I'd have to do a different reading for that. But yeah, this is a relationship of healing is what it is, and transformation, learning how to step into your power in some way. That's the ultimate goal of this relationship, no matter what the situation is currently. It's ultimately for you to step in your power as a priestess, to be strong, maybe even connect with your guides that are actually there for you, to not fall for romantic one-liners or people who are deceptive, trying to hit it and quit it, or walking away from that. And yeah, you definitely have an ancestor that's there for you right now. So definitely would try to get in contact with them. Maybe, yeah, like I said, find a guided meditation. Look for signs. Yeah, look for wolves. That's what I would say. I just noticed like a lot of wolves in this reading. So that must mean something, right? Okay, guys, so if you like this reading and you resonated with it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Yeah, you can subscribe to tune into more videos in the future. And I'll see you guys, and take care.